cruel and empty. Reach out of your heart, reach out of yourself, getting closer. It's only a test. It's only a test. It's only a test. It's only sometimes I feel like the rules been changed. Sometimes I feel like a ghost in chains. Sometimes I realize you rule this game. Sometimes I feel like we're both in on our way into the void. We enter the light, chained together on the brink. Our faith alive, high on the tides, lost forever. Wait, just wait it out. Somewhere in the distance, our fate will be found. Wait, just wait it out. Somewhere in a dream, we're together. You follow me into the pines, through space and time, lost forever. Through the trees, our faith alive, out of our minds, we stick together. Wait, just wait it out. Somewhere in the distance, our fate will be found. Wait, just wait it out. Somewhere in a dream, we're together. Wait, just wait it out. Somewhere in the distance, our fate will be found. Wait, just wait it out. Somewhere in a dream, we're together. Wait, just wait it out. Say something full of desire I'm making. I choose your hand to pull from the mire I've sinking. Through our bodies we exchange what is sacred. With our bodies we create a new realm. Take me higher, pulling me closer before take me higher, don't let me go before you say something draped in desire. Show me the view through your lens, exposing the wires in my head. With our bodies we exchange a vibration. Through our bodies we escape to new realms. Take me higher, pulling me closer before take me higher, don't let me go before say something drenched in desire, exposing the place in your head where nobody goes. Take me higher, pulling me closer before take me higher, don't let me go before
is this? Currently, oh, it's over here. Derp. I need to rearrange my My displays. This comes over here. Come here. Sup? Hopefully you can see me now. Yeah, that's super duper bright. What the fuck? Please hold. That's really fucking bright. I don't know why. Maybe that's... Hmm. I guess that's better, right? Cool. Okay. So, I need to get my big ass head out of the video, but I don't know why. It's like that. Why do I have 22 text messages? Oh, it's in the family chat. Everybody's accosting me because I am... Why is this display resolution so bad? Please hold. Yeah, I know it's being streamed, you fucker. Why is it so fucking blurry, though? That's stupid. Anyway. Of course, that could have something to do with the background that I chose. Let's come over here. Yikes. Nope, that ain't it. What?
Did Josh stay in town to pick up Sawyer early?
He is.
I figured that must have been why he wasn't back.
I don't have any idea what the fuck that was about, but okay. Da 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 da. Yo, like, I swear to God, I'm not. Hey, wait, I wonder if it's because I had my thing flipped. Let's see. Is that any better? No. I think this means I have too much shit running on my computer at once, is what I think this means. So, bam. Okay, so why is this shit? It's so fucking grainy. Like maybe that's just my like connection over. Oh, that's right. I got like 5 things open over here. Hold on. Oh, we know that works. So there's that. Come in here. Maybe it doesn't look as fucking horrid. Oh, that's right. I took that shitty app off of my fucking. Hold on. It doesn't look as bad as I thought. It was just my fucking iPad. Hi, how are we doing? So, this is kind of like twofold. Let me see if I can actually. I'm gonna put another scene up here, and it's just really going to just be. Please hold. Hopefully this will open. I was being a dick earlier. Okay. It's all kind of fucked up. Oh, that's way too big. That's way too big, y'all. I know my husband in his head right now is going, that's what she said. Because that's how my husband acts. Gotta love it. Alright, so what you see on the screen right now would be if I could just resize the mother effer. Because this is just a little too much even for me. Hold on, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come over here while I try and fix that. Because it's really bad. It's like really. It's one of the what the fuck did I just do things. Yeah, I'm at home by the way because, or like not doing carpool duty because I fucked myself up yesterday. And only in the fashion that I can do it. You know, there's a lot to be said for like having a closed door, and I think I'm gonna have to use it in about 5 seconds because they're loud. It's so loud. Where in the hell? Is that any better? I don't think so. I think it's just making it worse. What the fuck? Anyway, so what you see here would be my son's everything from like pre-K to or preschool actually. It's from like pre-K, so preschool all the way out. I don't know why. It's such a gigantic photo, and I can't get it to upload. I don't really give a fuck. I'm just trying to like get this shithead. Hold on. See if I can't find a smaller photo of it. I doubt I'm. I hear a dog. What the fuck? Okay, I'll be giving a fuck. Oh shit. It's a little bit better, I think. I can't tell really because is just being a fucking asshole. And I'm doing this damn dull screen shit. Okay, so I got this back yesterday. This is every single piece of paper I've ever collected. For my son. We don't want that. I'm gonna detach this motherfucker so I can fix the sizing of it, because it's stupid as shit right now. Why is it so stupid? Y'all. Shit would have been easier to use on my fucking phone. But, you know, it's me, so I'm gonna be dumb. So, for those that don't know, when I was in due process, I was doing shelter in place. So, I didn't actually get a chance to get these back. And I got them back yesterday because Amanda dropped them off at my son's school so I could have them back. Even though I think I'm pretty positive I told her to burn the shit. Could just be me, but I'm pretty positive that was the message I told her. I'm like, I don't want these motherfuckers. I'm trying to show you guys a photo. I would go get up and show you the bag, but I'm gimp and I can't move. So there's that. Oh, fuck that. Whatever. That's a little bit better. Okay, so these are just gigantic binders. That somehow represent FAPE. Fun times, right? Okay. Now I'm gonna come back over here. Yeah, you're okay. I got that working again. Okay, so yeah, those are the binders that I have kept. Well, that used to represent my son's time. I have kept. It's a so blase. I don't know. I haven't really actually had the ability to look at them. My attorney wants me to go through them. Not Amanda, my usual attorney. He wants me to go through them to see if I see things that may have been inadvertently missed a while ago. And I really don't want to do that. But I kind of feel obligated to. I think there was something actually I caught yesterday already, like it was like right on the top. I can't move. I effed myself up so bad I can't move. Okay, whatever. Let's just say that, hold on, if I kill myself, please know that it wasn't a good effort, good faith effort. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you see all the paper. Okay. Like my whole body is about to seize up because I've moved too much already. So, I'm kind of curious if Instagram, you a bitch. That's okay. I don't care. I'm not even supposed to be using that shit anymore, so Don't know why it even fucking matters. Let me see here. Alright, so we have stuff like this would be the map RIT benchmark. I don't know if people have actually ever seen this, but it's the proficiency rate from MAPS or NWEA. This is what the, if you could see, the school goal setting. This background needs to just fucking piss off. I'm about to make it go away because I can't see shit. Let me make it go away. Hold on. I don't want a background. Cancel, bitch. I can't see anything. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So, this is the student goal setting worksheet, which is blurred. You can't really see, which is good because it's got confidential information on it. Pretty sure parents don't get to see this either. The irony. And just so for reference for parents, this has been around in certain districts since 2015. 2015. This is his goal setting worksheet that was generated from taking maps 3 times a year. It said, and oh yeah, that's right. So in reading, because in 3rd grade, his teachers just sucked and they were, anyway. So he did pretty bad in 3rd grade because of just all hell breaking loose. And then 4th grade, he spiked back up into like the highest band, which is 230. So there's that. And his strengths were vocabulary acquisition, literature, informational text. His Lexile range was really high up there. His math scores. This is a 10-year-old, mind you. His strengths and weaknesses as a 4th grade child. Her strengths were geometry, number and operations and algebraic thinking, measurement, and data. So if it's highlighted yellow, that's an area of possible concern. And the irony that they labeled geometry as possible concern. Weird. He did geometry last year and he's in advanced, he's in Algebra 2 this year. Anywho's, what is this? Oh yeah. The dysgraphia and all of its fucking glory. Yikes. Let's see here. Understand edit. Understand edit mechanics. Writing, write, revise, text for purpose and audience. That was his lowest. Well, no, I'm sorry. The language. Writing, write, revise, text, purpose, and audience was his highest thing. Science. Shocker. Nothing was wrong. So again, just further cementing. I didn't pull my kid because of his academics. Another report that you guys typically don't see, I'm going to guess, Again, it's blurred for a reason. Actually, the fucking blur is really bad. It's really bad, you guys. Really bad. So this, which again, I'm kind of okay blurring because I don't need people seeing all of, like, his student ID and all that. This was the Winter 2020 Family Report. Do you know how many IEP meetings I have been in where they say that this isn't available? I don't have that. Really? You don't? Yeah, you do. You do have it. You've always had it. You just didn't want parents to see it. But because I was so extra, I got it. And this is the historical maps. Oh, fucking hell. And how many pages was this one? Goddamn, Molly. I don't even know. This was Molly's. This is his, 4th grade. Yeah, his 4th grade, evaluation by Dr. Kramer. You see how thick that is? It's at least 50 pages. And this was his, this was his final IEP. I think we worked it down to 21 pages because I made them print it on front and back. But I was an asshole. And I also made them insert an entire IEP meeting, the notes, into one of the final IEP. Oh no, I know this one. This is the IEP that was generated from the only time I ever had an attorney in an IEP meeting. So it was only 21 pages. But yeah, there's the notes in this one are funny. Because they just reflect how annoyed, how mad I made the attorney. Who ended up, just sidebar, being taken off of my case. Good times, good times. I forgot. That's why Amanda had that on the top. Because these were the final documents that we were using to measure things. And here we go. Okay, so I've got notes on this from Amanda. Oh, Amanda came in here and just like annotated the hell out of this thing. Now, Amanda, whose name I won't give out, nor will I give out, well, I mean, her full name. She used to work for the Attorney General in the state. So she was a little bit savage. Superior intelligence, all below expectations in reading based on his LISC scores. He will continue to be below his potential at the rate that they're going. Math fluency below grade level because they dropped the ball last year. Anxiety. Yeah, like, this whole thing was riddled with just, like, whoo. So for coding, my son, yikes, I forgot about that shit, man. Oh yeah, his passage comprehension at the end of 4th grade was a grade equivalent of 2nd grade. His letter word identification was in 6th grade. His word attack was in 7th grade. Calculation was in 6th grade. Applied problems was in 10th grade. Math facts fluency was in 10th grade. Spelling, ironically, was in right at 4th grade. Sentence reading, yeah. See here. Oh yeah, this is from the Gort. His accuracy placed him in 4th grade. Fluency, which is the rate and accuracy equivalent, was in the 3rd grade. And then comprehension, again, 2nd grade. So his total was an 84, which placed my 4th grade son in the 14th percentile for his dysgraphia. Ouch. The test of written language, yikes. He came in a 14th percentile of that too. So, the kid, like, literally, what is this fuck? Oh yeah. Rapid digit naming. Oh my god. I can't. Like, this kid, like my son. Oh, his free recall scores were absolutely insane. Retrieval fluency and oral comprehension. His ability to self-organize, marginally clinically significant. Self-regulate his emotions. ADHD functioning, or executive functioning. Nope. ADHD impulsivity, very elevated. Learning problems, elevated. Peer relations, elevated. This is my take, by the way. These are my scores. These are the T-scores I gave. Now, this is the teacher's version. And the teacher, Mr. Murphy, because I was not letting somebody else do this. Yeah. Mr. Murphy saw my kid. Miss Scott saw my kid. They didn't see any issues with my kid. So that just kind of blows out the water. All the bullshit my kid had to do with. Who's this? What is this? Oh, the mask. This is my son. My son was of the age where he could actually do the mask himself. Separation anxiety and phobias were highly elevated. GAD index significantly elevated. Performance fears significantly elevated. Obsessions and compulsions high. Physical symptoms high. That was the total. His panic total was high. Tense and restless was extremely elevated. Harm avoidance extremely elevated. That's how he graded himself. And then on page 20, here we go, on page 20. Sawyer has been disciplined by his previous teachers for behavior for which his peers have received fewer consequences. He was denied access to a counselor in 1st and 3rd grades to address concerns regarding his emotional well-being. He has been bullied by children in particular who spit in his face, followed him, pushed him against the wall. I'm not even going to go through that. Previous teacher failed to implement Sawyer's IEP and frequently discussed Sawyer's behavior in front of the entire class. Sawyer has been separated from his classmates by being sent into the hallway, placed on a behavior management system, and being required to sit at a lunch table where the pre-K class typically sat. Nobody told me that until my son revealed that to Molly. Sawyer has expressed his perception that he has felt unsafe at school, as his previous teacher told him to suck it up when he reported that he had been kicked between the legs several times by one of his peers. Like, this is like... These were the diagnoses that he came out with. Oh yeah, this is according... Yeah, his self-evaluation on the mask, too. He described close and loving relationships with his parents and sisters. Similarly, he stated that he gets along well with several girls in his grade, and he disclosed that his girlfriend, with whom he's close, it was just nothing more than, like, him and Shyla were best friends. I probably shouldn't have said her name. He reported that he enjoys going to school and especially likes spending time with his friends, seeing his teachers, and playing during recess. However, he dislikes the learning part. He explained that he can feel bored at school, especially during social studies, because my son was through the roof on that. He also acknowledged that he sometimes talks at inappropriate times and can be energetic during class. Emotionally, he stated that he feels energetic and pumped up most often at school. However, he admitted he feels more lazy at home, which may be related to his feeling tired after working all day at school. According to Sawyer, he previously suffered from significant anxiety and panic attacks. Sawyer denied feeling sad or depressed. Okay, so I want to focus on that one piece real quick. He denied feeling sad or depressed. If anybody else wants to debate with me about if my child and his intrusive thoughts had anything to do with his fucking depression or being sad, okay. He endorsed high average concerns on the GAD index, obsessions and compulsions, physical symptoms, total and harm avoidance skills. He noted slightly elevated concerns on the separation anxiety and phobias, performance fears, tense, restless, and mass 2 total score skills. According to those results, Sawyer is feeling more anxious about various situations and topics than other male children his age. An informal interview with Miss Taylor revealed her significant concern regarding his history of anxiety and panic attacks. She reported that while he may be genetically predisposed to anxiety, he has also experienced a number of upsetting events at school that have exacerbated his anxiety and made him particularly nervous in this setting. So, he was diagnosed I should say he was re-diagnosed again. So SLD and reading, ADHD. They wanted him to receive, again, this was the second evaluation that had been done by Molly, who, again, begged for him to receive OT. It wasn't because of, like, okay, so he has a sensory seeking profile, meaning he would touch everything, but he was also, he had to have very, he still to this day is like that. If clothes don't feel the way he likes them, he doesn't like it. If things in his bed don't feel comfortable, he doesn't like it. He won't sleep. And his written expression skills and all that, like, they took the ability to write away from him in 2nd grade. So by 4th grade, he was solely reliant on a computer or an iPad. Sawyer's parents may wish to seek support in addressing his ADHD. They may want to seek support in addressing Sawyer's SLD with impairment in reading, dyslexia, by investigating she's essentially just saying everything that I'd already been doing. She knew. Although Sawyer's anxiety has improved somewhat with medication interventions at school, Ms. Taylor continues to report ongoing problems with anxiety. More specifically, she expressed concern that Sawyer's emotional functioning may be negatively impacted by previous interactions between Sawyer and his teachers. She also noted that Sawyer displays several anxious behaviors, such as picking his nails and lips, scraping the inside of his nose until it bleeds. On a self-report inventory, Sawyer endorsed clinically significant problems in several areas of anxiety. Additionally, he demonstrated anxiety throughout testing, despite being seen on his prescribed medication. He frequently inquired about the accuracy of his answers and the difficulty deciding on answers for fear they might be incorrect. He displayed psychomotor agitation. He frequently repositioned himself in his chair, fidgeted, and appeared uneasy. These behaviors may have been related in part to his ADHD. They were more along, or excuse me, they seemed related solely to his anxiety and panic disorder. Therefore, Sawyer's anxiety should be carefully monitored, especially while he is at school. It is recommended again that he continue. It is recommended that he continue to take his medication as prescribed and meet daily with a trusted teacher or counselor at school to discuss any concerns. Even when Sawyer appeals to feel content and calm, he may benefit from continued meetings. And this is Molly. This is where Molly was like, I'll fucking take one for the team on this one. Molly said, it is my recommendation again that Sawyer would benefit from more intensive therapy, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, which was suggested in 1st grade and has not been addressed with inside the school setting in any of his goals inside his IEP. Access to a licensed mental health therapist to discuss his social and emotional concerns. Continued use of positive reinforcement. Close monitoring to ensure he is safe. Permission. Just obtaining. This is just fucking ridiculous. Allowing him to obtain notes, teaching him to, I'm gonna stop reading. Solely because of the fact that, like, that's why I don't want to look at any of this anymore, because I knew. Oh yeah, I didn't get to the ICD-10 codes. Hold on, let me get those for you. his ICD-10 codes are in here as well. SLD in reading, SLD in written expression, unspecified anxiety disorder, panic disorder, and trauma. Well, so to the Steve Dykstras out there, don't tell me you can't be diagnosed with PTSD and trauma induced inside the school setting. Nothing in that report reflects anything at home. It was all at school. So that's as much as I'm going to go through with that. I have a gigantic bag over there that I'm looking at, and thank God I'm crippled and can't really move, because I would probably go over there and fucking burn it right now. However, I do need to send the bulk of this shit to my attorney again to let just to remind him like why we're here again. But in the good news, I love this part. So I don't talk about it a lot, mainly because of backlash I was scared of last year for my daughter, due to the environment. But she essentially shut down. She shut down. She shut down completely. She was like that fucking traumatized. She was like, no. She didn't feel safe. She didn't feel anything. So, her assessment at the end of the year was around 25%. That was her end of year assessment. All the while I knew the child could do all of the work. I just knew that the person that was administering all of this stuff for her was not equipped to work with a child who had performance anxiety and school avoidance. And it didn't matter how much I told her, don't do that, don't poke, don't do that. She still did it. And so my daughter left kindergarten in her own glorious fashion. I'm not going to divulge what she did, but she definitely let folks know how she felt. But yesterday, the beginning of year assessments that they did at her school, and they do Acadience. It's either Acadience or they do like a mixture of Acadience and CKLA. She got a 100 on social studies, which is a lot of reading and a lot of listening and a lot of attention to detail as it pertains to comprehension and reading scores. She went without any intervention over the summer because, mind you, I already knew. So I refused to engage in it. So my daughter went from a 25 to she gained about 25, almost 30 points. Yeah, with her scores this year, the first month of school. Would you like to know why? I would love you to know why. You know why? Her teacher understands anxiety. Her teacher understands performance anxiety. This is the very same teacher that screened our daughter for dyslexia in pre-K at my request, and she told me back then that there was nothing wrong with my daughter. And she was fine. As did the pre-K teacher. So the good thing is that I was able to not really get an I told you so in, but really get an I told you so in. I take pride in that. Just a little too much, probably. Hold on. Anyway, I don't really know, like, other than the fact that, like, I hurt and I need to, like, sit down or elevate my leg again. That was pretty much it. Yeah, I've got, like, a full bind. I've got, like I said, I can't even go into that binder after reading what I just read. Can't. And yesterday, if you saw me, I posted what I posted. I literally had, my blood pressure was through the roof. My ear was like beet red and like on fire. And it was because I knew I was going to be getting all of this stuff handed to me. And in true fashion, that's exactly what happened. I just was like, nope, not happening. Not gonna fucking do it. Oh, my baby. I love her teacher. Oh my gracious. Aww. There's my Pipit. That's my Avery. I'm downloading photos. Oh my god. You guys should see. I swear, I wish I could show people, like, this stuff, because, like, this is definitely how, oh, wow. This doesn't show any faces, so I'm gonna hit save on that one and show it later. These kids are on. Okay, so my very favorite teacher in the whole wide world, who's Sherry Lucas Hall, she has she tutors kids my age. My son's, or like, my daughter's age. But if you've ever seen a classroom do something right as it pertains to teaching children how to read, write, teach their letter sounds, teach them phonics, all that stuff, you're always going to see this, like, it's a magnetic, it's like just a whiteboard. And, that's what every single one of these kids are using in this classroom. Oh, imagine that. And that one's writing her letters backwards. Sorry. Oh, look at her. Yeah, my baby. Sorry, you guys. Look at that. All these babies just working their little hearts out. Aww. Come on, baby. There's my A's. Oh, that was her doing math. Look at that. Okay, Bit. Okay, bitty. Oh my god. This picture is amazing. That was yesterday, because she wore that dress yesterday. I'm like, ugh, child, no. What are you doing? I'm just, like, obsessed with looking at this because her teacher just knows exactly how to teach kids to read and write the right way. What I'm looking at basically is something that parents in Atlanta would likely pay upwards of $2,500 a month in tutoring for. But not here. And so that's why my baby girl was able to pull these scores. Because when you teach children how to do it the right way from the beginning, like I said, it's just 1 month. 1 month. with that teacher. And I don't know. I guess I'm just grateful for it because I was worried. I was so worried this summer. But I also, like last week, my daughter started talking about how much she loves reading, and she's now begging us to read to her at night. And she's so excited about all of the things that she's learning. She's just enjoying school. And I am fucking grateful for that. I'm very grateful for that. That's all I want for my kid. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm gonna see if you. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on now. Uh-oh. Shit. Okay, there it goes. Where is it? I don't really want to show their faces, but I do want to show this. This doesn't show faces, though. Oh, there. Let's try that one, actually. It's not really a good angle. But you can see the kids are like using these boards. So let's see here. Let's try. We're gonna try a different photo. Or different photo. Hold on. See if you guys can see it better. Just because, like, I think all parents should see how this is done appropriately. Let's see what happens, you guys. Oh dear. Hold on. I gotta go back and find it. Where the hell? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, because that makes sense. What the fuck? Hold on. There we go. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like to actually teach children how to read and write the appropriate way. See that? You see what they're using? They're not using computers. Are they? They're not using computers. They are using whiteboards and dry erase markers. Which, if you've ever had a kid in embedded in Orton Gillingham out the jump, this is normal. Let me see if I can find another one. It doesn't have random kids in it. Hold on. I think that's it. Let me look at this real quick. Yep, there we go. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at these babies. Ooh, okay. Look at this. Okay, so you see this. Hold on. I need to. Man, damn. Let me expand it out over here. And expand this over here. And then go up like that. And see what we got now. Okay, you see this? You see how they're learning to spell? And the tools that they're using. Do you see a computer anywhere? No, you don't. So to all of those individuals out there with their little curated Instagram or curated advocacy, I don't know what the fuck you want to call it, but go somewhere else with that bullshit. Go somewhere else. What is that? Oh, okay. So that's all I got today. I have more, but I just wanted to kind of do this, so.